I have called you 5 fucking times. 5 times. This is the shit that pisses me off. I don't want to hear you had your fucking ringer off because you already know how that situation goes if I call you and you don't fucking answer. That's the shit that pisses.
See that, friend? You see that, friends? That's the level of toxic I want. The other video, we were trying to figure out the levels of toxic, how obsessed I want this girl to be. That's the level right there. I want you to be cuss me out because I didn't answer the phone. I didn't do it on purpose just to get you to. I used to be that toxic. I used to pick a fight with my girlfriend just for that makeup sex. I was that toxic. And then she was such a smart little cookie. She catch her. She was like, "You like this, don't you? You like to pick an argument with me just for the high." And I was just like, bruh, I really do. It was like a self-analyzed thing. It was just like, bruh, I am that fucked up. I'm that toxic, bruh. Yeah, I was that toxic. I love that. I love that for you, friend. But be careful. But that is hot, bruh. That is definitely a turn on. You screaming at me because I ain't answered the phone quick enough? Or I didn't answer on the, We have problems with see. This is the reasons why I'm single, because I know myself so well. I will get caught up in a situation, honey. Like, why that was unnecessary. You bring unnecessary problems into the relationship just to turn yourself out. Like, yeah, I be wanting the girl to pull up on me. Like, what you about to do, girl? What you about to do? Ah, whoop me, slap me, pull my hair. Ah, I've been bad, girl. I've been naughty. What you about to do? See, that's that toxic shit. That's on my level, honey. I ain't like that now. At least I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah, back in the day, yeah, I was on that. And over there just giggling, just you hear that? Me tell my friends like, ooh, my friends be like, that bitch toxic. I used to have a girlfriend like that, and she was toxic, and my friends be like, she's so toxic. Ooh, and you like that, don't you? My sister know. She know the best. We like that toxic. We like just a little bit toxic. Yeah, just a little bit. Get on their skin. Make them want to get on top of your skin. You feel me? Yeah.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pets.
Susie, you're crazy. Okay. But like this is just like when I went to New York. This was like all spontaneous. So like there's this guy that like I kind of knew. I met at EDC like a few years ago or whatever. Not the best relationship, but I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna go hang out with this guy again. I'm like, okay, we went through a lot. Like we literally have. There's like those are other stories. It all leads up, but it's like it's gonna be too long if I talk about it right now. But they all lead up to this. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll hang out with this guy again, or whatever. He's like randomly in Orlando. He doesn't even live here. He lives in New York and whatever. And I'm in Orlando, and it's like I'm free. I'm not working or whatever. I'm just in school, and I'm like on break or whatever. So I do have free time or whatever. Or I guess I wasn't working for like 10 months or whatever. But literally, he's like, if you get ready in like an hour or 30 minutes, like we'll go to New York together or something like that. I'm like, oh, I want to go to New York. That'll be fun. I think it was like New Year's or something. And it was like my friend's birthday, and like, what was it? Yeah, they were there. My friend moved there from Orlando. So I was like, oh, that kind of sounds fun. Maybe I could see them too or whatever. Like, that's kind of what I said. But he gets here and it's like, he doesn't even let me get my credit card or anything. So I don't have any money. He like wouldn't let me get my credit card. That's how it started. He's like, he wouldn't let me get it. He's like, no time for that. Don't get your credit card. And I'm like, oh my God. So we don't have a credit card or anything at all. I get on the plane. We fly first class or whatever. I don't know how we did that anyway. But it's like, so we get to New York. And I'm telling my friend, I'm like, oh, I'm headed to New York, whatever. We get to New York, like at maybe like 4 a.m. or something. Literally, this guy's apartment, he can't get into his apartment. He's saying about the police, they smashed his door, or some weird shit. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm stuck with this crazy fucking dude that I know is crazy. And he's did shit like this to me before, where like, I think like I originally liked him or whatever, but it's like he would like say he likes me, but then like we hung out at EDC together, but it's like he would fuck other people and then send me videos or whatever, and it's just like he doesn't think how that's bad. I'm like, what the fuck? We went to EDC together for 3 days and you're fucking other people. It was just so annoying. And then he like drags me to the front of the music festival and like I'm stuck there, and like he loses my friend. It's just like, I don't know, like all these like weird stories. And I went to Miami with him, and it's like he kicked me out of the hotel And it's like, what the fuck did I come here for? I'm like, I did all this for you and like came down here. They kicked me out. And I'm like, you know what? What the fuck? And that one I kind of already saw coming, but it's like, what the fuck? I'm in New York now. I have no money or anything. So we like literally like, I'm just like, what the fuck did I get myself into? But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see the benefit of this. But literally he can't get in his apartment. It's like, did he like low-key? I don't think it's his apartment. I think he used a fake name or something. And it's like, I don't think it was his apartment. Yeah. But then we finally get in. He's like, don't talk. He wouldn't let me fucking talk. He's like, they're bugging. There's bugs or whatever. Like, they're gonna hear you. There's recording devices in my apartment. I'm like, oh my fucking god, what is this guy crazy as shit? I know he's this crazy, but there's like shit everywhere in his apartment. I'm like, oh my fucking god. But he wouldn't let me fucking talk at all. And he's like demanding me to do shit. It's like, he ordered food, and it's like, he wouldn't let me eat. He like told me when to eat. Or like, it was the weirdest shit ever. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. What the fuck is this shit going on? Like, it was so fucking weird. Like, it was strange as fuck. I'm like, oh my fucking god, this guy's a nutcase. And I'm like, I already knew he was crazy, but like, what the fuck? Like, this is like, he wouldn't even let me say anything in his apartment. He thought that like cops were like bugging him or some shit in his apartment complex. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like, he's like, wait, get out of here. I'm like, okay, where the fuck am I gonna go? So then eventually, like, sum it up, but I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, I want to go. And I'm like, I want to go to my friend Chris's house that lives in like New Jersey, but like near, there's like a train. He's like 2 stops away, Harrison or whatever, Jersey Shore or whatever, New Jersey, whatever, like right over the New York, whatever. I forgot what it's called, Jersey City or something. Jersey City, yeah. And it's like, so he finally gets me an Uber, and it's like fucking like, oh my god. So he gets me an Uber. I'm in this fucking Uber ride. I'm like, I'm like, so like the Uber driver was so nice. I'm like lost. I have no money. I'm just like stranded. This guy fucking like flew me out here, and he's crazy as shit. He's kicking me out, and I'm like, I have nowhere to go. This guy changed the fucking Uber address. He had it to go to Jersey City after a while. I'm like, you can't just kick me out of here. I have nowhere to fucking go. He was gonna kick me out on the fucking streets and not let me in. I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna go? I'm in New York and I have no fucking money. It was like literally a holiday or some shit. Like every hotel was like $1,000-something. There's nowhere to go anyway. So he changes the fucking Uber address 2 blocks away from his place and makes it go to a Starbucks. I'm supposed to go to like New Jersey City or some shit. And I'm like, so I get out and I'm stranded in some fucking Starbucks that is gonna close in like 2 hours. I just sit there for like 2 to 3 hours or whatever until it closes. I'm like, what the fuck? And I order a coffee because like you have to buy some shit or whatever. And it's like, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I call my friend. I'm like, I need $100. I'm literally stranded in New York, and I don't have any money at all. And it's like so complicated to tell people. It's like, he wouldn't let me bring any money. Now I see why. Fucking borderline personality, narcissist, or what the fuck ever, kind of antisocial, what the fuck kind of person. He wouldn't let me bring money. He's planned this shit probably on the fucking get-go. And it's like, so I'm like, fuck it. He gives me $100, and I call my friend Chris. I'm like, I Ubered to his place. I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is just fucking hell. Like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that was my New York trip. Yeah, not fucking fun. But like, Susie, like, that pesto was like so crazy, girl.
So, first of all, friend, your eyebrows are popping. I love your eyebrows. They're arched perfectly. Second of all, friend, you knew he was crazy. You knew he was crazy. Why are we hanging back out with him? You went on several trips and several crazy things happened, and you still chose to go somewhere without your credit card. This is wild to me. I'm not going anywhere without money, honey. Especially, I'm not going anywhere with a crazy person. Like, I understand toxic, but that wasn't toxic. That was just plain crazy. Like, what are we doing? Like, oh my goodness. There were so many times in this story that you told that I was just like, run, Debbie. Debbie, run. Molly, you are in danger. Like, run. That is wow, Fred. Like, see, these are the reasons why I don't go to New York. That's another reason why I ain't going to New York. Ain't nothing there for me, especially not crazy. Crazy, That's a different level of crazy. That is wow. Talk about, is this your apartment? That was my first time. Is that his apartment? Good good thing you had a friend in New York, because that could have been ended up bad. Like, how'd you get back to Orlando? Hopefully you had a good friend who was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna front you this, but when you get back to Orlando, I need my money back. Because, friend, you making dangerous decisions. Like, why? What? At least he flew you first class, I guess, but ain't no D worth that much crazy. Ain't no D gonna make me overlook crazy, cause that was crazy, friend. I'm glad you're okay, and I hope you never talk to him again, ever, cause he tried to trap you, and he did low-key trap you, and you were just stuck there for a second. Good thing you had your phone, but man, wow.
So my ex-fiance has broken no contact after 3 long years. Now, normally I don't entertain these type of conversations. I really don't. I am not the ex that you have to worry about. I do not stalk you. I do not go figure out anything about you. Once I understand that you don't love me for real, you don't want me for real, I do not bother you. Does it take me some months to get there? Yes. But when I am there, I leave you alone. You don't have to worry about me popping up in and out your life. When I'm done, I'm done. So 3 years later, the first message I get from her from a text now number is, do you miss me? I'm trying to figure out who this is playing on my phone. I'm like, who is this? And she's like, the one whose heart you stole. Again, either tell me who you are or leave me alone. She sends this little cryptic message letting me know exactly who she is. Then I call her out on, why are you talking to me after 3 years? I wasn't trying to come at her crazy. I was just trying to understand. You know, maybe she needed closure about some things. I'm all for closure. Maybe I still need closure about some things. I still haven't processed everything yet. So I was willing to entertain the conversation. That was until I said, let me go see what she got going on, because there's a reason this woman is talking to me. There's a reason she has to be talking to me. I find her social medias, because she's not blocked and I'm not blocked either. Well, I'm blocked now. But I see that the lady that she wanted to be with while we were ending, she's still with. So for 3 years, you're still with this lady. Y'all are engaged, married, whatever the case, and all she posts about is the love of her life. Again, I do not keep up with any of my exes, so I don't know what you have going on. Whether you're happy, you're sad, I knew nothing. So that instantly irritated me, because not only are now you playing with my time, you're playing with her time too. I mean, I don't have to care about her feelings. I'm sure she doesn't care about mine. But why are you playing on people's time? And then to add insult on top of injury, one of the reasons that I left you was because you were having inappropriate conversations behind my back. Now you're trying to have inappropriate conversations with me behind her back. So what's the realty? What's going on? Now I'm going off, as I have every right to go off. You are disturbing my peace. I'm still not completely healed from you, and you're bothering me. And she tried to turn it around and say she was just checking on me. First off, asking me, do I miss you? Asking who owns my heart, saying I own your heart, has nothing to do with checking on me whatsoever. Are y'all okay? Are y'all cool? Are you guys insane? Are y'all not embarrassed by y'all actions? Are y'all not embarrassed by how y'all treat y'all partners and show respect to you all's partners? She further adds insult on top of injury, wanting to call me out on who I've been dating, what I've been doing. You are married. You're married, baby. Why are you worried about who I went out on a date with for Valentine's Day? Why are you even on my page? Again, I'm not keeping up with anything in my ex's lives. So why would you be bothered enough to be trying to figure out what I have going on with who and for what? What is happening? I don't understand. Then she wants to know why I'm being so cold and so mean, and then starts going off on me about how mean I'm being to her. Why the hell would I be nice to you? Why would I be nice to somebody who has literally played the hell out of me, that I was supposed to be married to right now, and I had to cancel all of that because you played the hell out of me? And you have moved on. Literally the day you tried to force me to be back in a relationship with you, I said, you're not trying to figure out if I really want to be in a relationship with you. Let's be real. The girl that you've been dating wants to know what y'all got going on. And you want me to give you one more chance or you going over there. She said, that's what it is. So go over there. I've asked you for my space. I've asked you for a time to heal. You refuse to give it to me. You threatened to unalive yourself. You blamed your mental health on me. You had to check yourself in the mental hospital. All of this while I'm trying to process my person cheating and lying on me. All of this while processing my mother is dying of cancer in my face. I said no. Give me my space and let me figure it out, or no. She said, well, you should have known that if I was your person or not. So I'm done. I deserve to date and be happy and move on. I said, okay, enjoy, do it. We got off the phone the same day. 30 minutes later, people are texting me, talking about who is this that she's in a relationship with on Facebook. She made it official with that girl that same day. So again, I'm trying to understand after 3 years, why bother me? But I say all that to say she wants y'all to know to stop listening to my story, that I helped play a part in our demise, not her lying and cheating, but, my actions and my attitude. So let me get the record straight on that. That's why we ended. So is there anything else that you would like for me to tell the people, since you're apparently still watching me? Okay.
What? The audacity. For real, friend. Your ex is wilding out talking about, you need to stop talking about me to them. Like, friend, what? This is my social media. This is mine. I can talk about whatever I want to. This is my life, my experience. I am the storyteller, honey. I'm the main character. That's wild, friend. I don't understand why exes do that. Speaking of which, just today, my ex messaged me, like literally a few minutes ago. She messaged me hi, and I feel like it was my fault because I done messed around. See, this is how powerful my mind is. I messed around and thought about her like yesterday. Just thought about, I don't even know what the thought was, but I remember thinking about her. And I woke up and then she didn't text me, and I was just like, bruh, what the crap? But you know me, I'm not about to respond back. I'm not entertaining that, because why are you messaging me? I had to let you go. It's crazy because I didn't know who it was. I just saw the number because I deleted the contacts, but I forgot that she had hit me up one other time, and I didn't delete the messages from that time. And I read the message above her message, and it was just like, first of all, why are you even, it's crazy because the conversation was, what she had texted me was, hey, can I borrow some money? Now this is after we just stopped talking. She was like, hey, can I borrow some money? And I was just like, honestly, I don't even feel comfortable with this, like you asking me for money, because we haven't been talking, and I stopped freaking with you a long time ago because I felt some type of way about the way we ended things. So no, you cannot borrow no money from me. Like, what are we doing? Like, exes be wilding out, and this is why I be telling you guys, people, my exes like me for a few reasons. Because of the tongue, definitely, and because she got money. And that's why I don't be telling people I got money. But I'm not about to let you know that I have money. Like, yes, over here, it's crazy when you be doing good. I'm doing good today. I got a few meetings lined up after this. After this video, I got a few meetings lined up about this money, and it's crazy how she just trying to pop back up in my life. It's just like, I'm not even thinking about why she popping up in my life, because I know why. I am the one who got away with all of my exes, and she just brave enough to contact me. So yeah, no, I don't know why exes do that, friend. It's a problem. As wow, over here with the same person. How 3 years later she didn't run around, ran the script on you talking about so how your heart beating? Is it beating for me? You just did that 3 years ago. 3 years ago it wasn't beating for you, and it's not now. So what's y'all got going on? Literally, friend, I'm with you on that. For you to have to reach out to me, y'all going through some rocky stuff, and you rethinking, you realizing that I'm the one who got away, and the situation you with now is just like, ooh, I was a settle. Like, yeah, I saw it because I was hyped because she was new, but I should have thought about what I had already. the good stuff I had, the good woman I had at home already. I feel like that's what it was, because she was just like, let me just rub this in her face, because I wasn't contacting her, I wasn't on her social media, and now give her a reason to look at me and see what's going on in my life. No, friend. Yep, my business is not your business, boo. You are a mistake. Your ex, which was a mistake. It was a mistake that you came. Well, shoot, sometimes you learn stuff from those mistakes. And that's the point of the mistake. You have to learn from that mistake, so you'll never do that. Make that mistake again. Apply what you learn, honey. Because that's wild. Asking about what you got going on. Who you went on Valentine's Day with. Like, that is none of your business. You entertained this conversation longer than I liked. Longer than I would have. Because I wouldn't, like right now, I'm not even engaging. Like, nope. No, you keep that message, and you're gonna realize that I'm not about to contact you back. I mean, with my ex, I'm not contacting her back, because I know the situation. I know what she wants. I know how it was. And my thing is, if we have a falling out, all I need from you is to say sorry. You just need to apologize. If you don't apologize, we'll never talk again, because I'm a very forgiving person. I need you to acknowledge what you did wrong. I acknowledge what I did wrong, and I apologize. I'm human, so I do make mistakes, but I'm a type of person who will literally, my conscience will beat my ass until I apologize and make something right. So what's your problem? And that's the reason. That's the reason why we can't talk, because you ain't on the same wavelength. We're not thinking the same. We're not like-minded people. We're not. Because how I'm thinking, how I go about things, you're not on that level. And that's fine. You can stay over there. I'm going to keep on moving forward. Where I'm at in my life, I'm looking up. Better, bigger, and better things, honey. I can't come. Someone said that. It was just like, you can't get to where you are because the people you hang around with. And I was just like, what I want to get to, where I want to be, I need to start hanging out with those people. You can't be rich hanging out with broke people. You trying to get rich, but you hang out with broke people who has that mentality, that broke people mentality. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm elevated, boo, while you still comfortable being where you are and complaining about where you are. Like, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's, you do you, boo. You do you, but I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better than who I was yesterday. I'm gonna try to be better. And actually, not even a try, I'm going to be better, honey. So yeah, friend, I don't understand, because exes don't be understanding that. Like, I want better. I don't want to go back. Like, we don't want to be stagnated or going back in reverse. Like, what are we doing? You is in my past. I'm looking to better my future. So why would I go to my past? It don't make sense. Make it make sense. Don't. I don't. Because it's never going to make sense. It's not. It's not, friend. So yeah. Good for you, friend. I'm mad you entertained that conversation, but maybe you needed that. Maybe you needed a reminder that, oh, this is why we're done. This is why we're not a we. It's just a me. Like, okay, friend. Subscribe.